was 1979. She was 3 3/4. She wasn't acting like her usual self. So we called the doctor and he asked us to bring in a specimen. And 24 hours later, he called me and said, "Barbara, I have bad news. Lauren has diabetes."
And we have to get her to the hospital right away.
We found out when she was in 4th grade. The nurses were like, "You can't eat this, you won't be able to eat this, you won't be able to do this." And we just thought, oh my God, she's 9 years old and she's done. So it was pretty devastating that first couple days.
Before I was diagnosed, I had no idea what diabetes was. Even when I was diagnosed, I still had no idea what the disease was or what it meant to me.
I found out that John had diabetes pretty much by chance. We met in DC probably about in 2001. I had just gotten a shot that day, and I remember saying, "Oh gosh, I really don't like shots at all." And John said to me, "Oh, you know, I take about 10 shots a day." And I said, "Well, why do you have to take that many shots?" And he said, "Well, I have diabetes." And I said, "Oh."
All the information that comes with you or comes at you initially is just so overwhelming. You just don't ever think that life is going to be the same again.
A woman named Julia Chandler came to meet with 2 ladies and myself. All of us had children with diabetes, and she told us about this amazing organization whose focus was primarily funding research to find a cure, and I was very intrigued.
JDRF was definitely there when we needed them. It was a great comfort to know that there was a network of people we could reach out to.
It's grown from moms trying to help their children out to now wives and to people that have grown up with this disease and are now getting older.
They still kind of take care of them and let them know that you can come to us, we're going to help you, we're going to find a cure, and we're there for you.
I'm continually amazed at all the fundraising efforts that JDRF does.
The gala night means everything. It's so important. It's a wonderful gathering of people who care about diabetes, people who are affected by diabetes, who are all there to raise money for research to cure diabetes. I leave an event like that and I say, this is so amazing, I just don't do enough.
It's really important for me because I know these funds help us find a cure to help my husband. So we're really appreciative of all the donations. It's really important.
Living with diabetes and living with Lauren, I think a parent realizes that diabetes has risks on life expectancy. I think taking that risk away and realizing that that's one less thing to worry about would be terrific.
I can't even imagine what a cure would mean to us and to Lindsay. It would be wonderful. It would mean that she wouldn't have to worry about everything she put in her mouth. She wouldn't have to count the chips as she ate them. It would just mean freedom for her.
I've had to take 30,000 shots in my life. I see what it's like when my son has to get 1 shot for immunizations, and I hope he doesn't have to take another 29,999 shots because of a disease like diabetes.
The urgency for raising money is still absolutely there. There are so many wonderful things in research that we hear about. They will not happen unless we have more and more successful galas and we continue to raise money.
Thank you so much for your support and for coming out tonight to the Night of Hope Gala. It is so important to helping us get closer to finding a cure.
It is a great cause and every dollar counts, and I just want to say I appreciate everything that you do.
We thank you for everything you already have done, and we look forward to what you can help us do in the future.